If time is money, there's a lot of both inside these thousands of oak barrels in this warehouse in Colorado Springs.
Essentially, we're just taking raw ingredients, putting them together in the best way possible based on what you're looking for, based on the formulation that you've approved, and we're making sure it's consistent and tastes the same every single time.
Private Label Distillery takes the orders, 1 to 1,000 barrels at a time, and then you wait.
How many people have the patience to wait like a week for something they bought off Amazon? Now you want some whiskey, but what if I told you had to wait 2.5 years for it? That's a lot of people don't have the patience for it.
But these guys do. This is basically an aging home for whiskey and other spirits. It can take anywhere from 2 to 5 years to fully mature a 30-gallon barrel.
So it's basically your bourbon whiskey is what this will turn into. Once it's gone to at least 2 to 3 years, then we can start unbarreling it and calling it whiskey.
More than 6,000 barrels are being aged gracefully here. David Dunning is the man in charge of them.
I'm the warehouse manager. I'm pretty much here to manage the space and make sure everything can be stacked up high enough to where we can fit all the barrel productions into the room and kind of go from there and just really know where all the barrels are.
Quite the job, even if he has years to do it.
Aging is probably the biggest part of this because you consider it takes about a month per gallon. So realistically, even if we're using 30-gallon barrels, you're talking 30 months. To get any realistic product moving, it takes 2.5 years.
And like the saying goes, waiting is the hardest part.
Yeah, you have to have a lot of patience here. You're just taking a small sample of the toad after mixing it.
But when the time is right, the aged whiskey is bottled, labeled, packaged, and shipped, all at a higher price than when it first came in. Time equaling money.
When you have, say, 5,000-6,000 barrels, you're able to sell like 20 or 30 to a distributor in another state, and they're able to get them for a better price because we have such a large inventory of it.
I'm Jason Grenauer, Denver 7.